Hey guys, what's up? This is iPad mini. You can see in front of you here. I've just got it in the post. I ordered the black 16GB Slate version on the day it was announced for pre-order, and it came about an hour ago, so about 9 o'clock on the release day on the 2nd of November. So, I'm still really tired, but I'm going to get open with this box and see what's inside. I'm also using a new little gadget today to record this called a Slingshot, and I will hopefully talk about this at the end, but for now I'm just going to get inside this. Okay, same as all Apple boxes that are dead hard to open with one hand. The way they designed the box is so that it's hard to get into. It sort of leaves you anticipating what's inside. So as a new owner of a gadget, like, you really want your device, but you don't see it to the last minute when you take the box out, and you then see it full display, which is a really cool method of unboxing, but bloody annoying to open it up. So no padding on top of the box, it's literally just that there. And it's super light, lighter than I thought it would be actually. And it is lighter than a pad of paper, like Phil Schiller said on the keynote. And you can fit it into your hand, but you couldn't reach the other side. There, so I'll put that there for a second. What else do you get in here? Lightning cable, so the bottom charging port and sync port is lightning, as standard, and an iPhone charger. Now these were a surprise. These are 5 watt, and I'm about to show you my massive cables. This here is an iPad 3 charger, and it's 12 watt. So that tells me that the iPad mini can be charged on an iPhone charger fine, and possibly even directly from your USB on your computer, which iPad 3 struggles with, but iPhone 5 doesn't. And this is the same combo that an iPhone 5 is, so using that deduction, hopefully it will charge on USB ports. This here is your fingertips, tips on how to use the thing. Well, in fact, it's just literally 3 bits. You get the user guide, safety and handling guide there, mini stickers, and literally a page on what the buttons do. That's it. But yeah, that's simplistic Apple. So now we'll boot this up and see what happens. So immediately you're hit by the lack of retina, which I think the only issue I'll have with this is that it's not retina. I'm so used to having iPad 3, which the screen is so crisp and good to work with. This, I mean, from this distance it looks fine, and up close it doesn't look too bad. It might be okay, fingers crossed. So I'm going to get this set up, and I'll get back to you, so give me a second. So here it is. Took about the same length of time to set up. It does seem pretty zippy for a small thing, with an A5 chip as well, remember. If we just do a little comparison, which I haven't actually done yet, I'm about to do it live on camera, so hopefully this won't mess up. Famous last words. If we do a little comparison of opening time on an app that's not open, so if we pick settings, so I close the apps on both. Oops. And then I try and get a hand that can do both. The iPad mini opened faster for a start by a split second. That won't be the same for everything, especially not games like Infinity Blade 2. If you were to put that on your iPad Mini, the iPad 3 will just load it just immediately. Josh from The Verge said that some of the games that he loaded on the iPad Mini did not load as quickly as he would have hoped. You were left waiting for a while, and I assume that means games like Real Racer 2, Infinity Blade 2. What else have I got in here that wouldn't work? But I imagine things like Tiny Wings and Temple Run might open a bit quicker. Letterpress definitely will open quick. Labyrinth 2 maybe. Just the huge games, the games that are verging on between like 700 megabytes and 1.5 gigs, for example, I think. So yeah, so far it's pretty zippy. I will need to update to iOS 6.0.1, I think. But this is it outside of its plastic wrapper thing. So from here, the screen resolution is not an issue at all. I can't. I've got really good eyesight, and I know it's not Retina because I've been told. But if I wasn't told it wasn't Retina from this distance, which is about an arm's length, I would not be able to differentiate between Retina and non-Retina. I think when you get up to here, you can see it a bit better, but the pixel density is still really good. If you are replacing a laptop with an iPad Mini, and you have never had any other Retina display before, that is better than the resolution on most laptops, so that's good. I don't really know what the fuss was about with the whole Retina thing. It needs Retina, I think, eventually, but right now it looks pretty fine. I might say, I eat my own words once I've started putting apps on there, and there are apps that use a lot of text, for example. That might be problematic. Let's have a look at settings again because it's got a lot of text. It does look pretty good. I don't really know what the fuss is about. Oh, it does multi-touch gestures. This will be fun. Yeah, cool. That works still. One of my favourite things that I noticed on the side here. I don't know how closely we can zoom. The volume rocker and the switch, which you can use for rotation or muting, is absolutely beautiful compared to any other device I've ever used for Apple. It just looks spot on. The back, the design, I can't show you my iPhone 5, but it's the same colour, like blue-black slate, that the iPhone 5 uses. And when the light hits it at a certain angle, it kind of turns even more blue. It's really cool. On the bottom, as I already showed, you have a lightning port and also dual speakers, which I don't think any iOS product has dual speakers. I'm trying to think. The iPhone's got one on one hand side, and then the other side is a mic. The iPad, the big versions, have only got one grill speaker on the back on one side. iPod Touch, I think, also has the same as the iPhone. So I know this could be the first thing with the dual speaker, which is pretty cool. Sound quality is not great because they are tiny. Like I found that from the clicking of keys. I can show you my notes. It's really quiet, and that's on full volume. My iPhone's louder with the whole clicking thing, but that shouldn't be a problem as well. It's a pretty good device. So overall, I would say that the iPad Mini isn't going to disappoint. One thing I will say though is that you probably need a case for it. I'm now regretting not picking up a smart cover in my order because I had a red one for my iPad and I replaced it with an all-over body cover. But I have nothing for this, and I don't know any case companies that are making cases for it yet. So I might pop down to the Apple store later today and pick up a red smart cover if they've got any left in stock. But right now, the final thing I want to show you is just the Slingshot. I'm just going to go to a mirror, and well, in my bathroom would be fine actually. Oops, if I had the light on. This is a tired me, and this is a Slingshot. Now, I got this from Kickstarter, and it is a little handle thing that you put any phone in, any size phone fits, including the Galaxy Note and Note 2 will fit in this. It sort of bends, to accommodate what phone's inside there. So this is the iPhone 5 inside here now, which again itself is pretty big. You can hold it with your hand, and it's used for kind of doing sweeping shots too. And it kind of keeps it more stable too, rather than holding it like this in your hands all over the place. So you've just got a handle to hold vertically. If you pinch the bottom here and pull out, you get like a little stand, which I can't show you because I can show you there on the side, which makes it act as a tripod. So now you can balance it in your hand, and you can use it on a table, and it also just pinches back into the handle again when you want to get rid of it. And also, the top part here that I'm moving is obviously bendable. You can bend it in any direction. It's like a ball and socket joint, but the best part is you can unscrew it and attach that part, this cradle part, to any tripod. So this grip might be hard to find for most phones. Quite expensive too from some companies, but you can just unscrew it from here and put it on any tripod, so it's really handy. That's all I've got to say about the iPad mini, and also about the Slingshot. You can go check them both out online. I'll put the links in the description for the two of them, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.